A very good day to you and welcome to this week's edition of our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham and these are the stories that made talking points for us in the week that's just ended. On Monday, we began the week by reporting that President Bola Tinubu's nomination for ministerial positions were successfully reviewed, with 45 out of the 48 candidates passing the Senate screening process. Senate President Godswill Akpabio presided over a series of voice votes during which the nominations of three nominees, former Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai, Stella Okotete of Delta State, and Abubakar Janladi of Taraba State, were held back. On the same day, we reported that Niger Republic closed their airspace until further notice, citing the threat of military intervention from their neighbors as the reason for their actions. We also informed you that England secured a hard-fought spot in the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup after triumphing over Nigeria by 4-2 in a penalty shootout in the game held in Brisbane on Monday. Nigeria dominated most parts of the game, but it was the European champions who managed to scrape a win in front of 50,000 spectators after the match ended at a goalless draw at the end of extra time. On Tuesday, we brought you the reports that Niger's junta designated an economist whose name was given as Ali Mohamed Lamine Zain to take over the responsibility of the transitional prime minister. Zain, aged 58, previously held the position of finance minister during the tenure of Mamadou Tandja, who led the country from 1999 to 2010 after the restoration of civilian rule. On the same day, we reported that a retired Justice of the Supreme Court, Honorable Justice Mary Ukego Peter Odili, came out to deny viral social media reports that she is negotiating a pathway for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. Still on Tuesday, we reported that authorities in New York returned to Italy several dozen stolen antiquities worth nearly $3.5 million as the American megapolis strives to shake off the reputation as a key global hub for illicit art trade. On Wednesday, we told you that a presidential candidate in Ecuador, Fernando Villavicencio, was shot and killed following a campaign rally in the capital, Quito. It was gathered that the suspect who participated in the killing later died from injuries sustained during a shootout that led to his capture. On the same day, we reported that as a notable step towards quelling tensions with the leaders of the Niger Republic coup, the 14th Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi II, convened a dialogue with the military junta in Niamey. Accompanied by a retinue of his closest associates and staff, it was gathered that Sanusi was escorted to Niamey, the capital of Niger Republic, where he cordially was welcomed by the newly established military junta government. On Thursday, we told you that the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, came out to lash out at the World Bank, accusing them of seeking to coerce the government over its anti-LGBT legislation. This happened after the lender's announcement that it was suspending new loans to the country due to the law against same-sex relations, contradicting its values. On the same day, we reported that against popular will, ECOWAS ordered the deployment of the bloc's standby force to restore constitutional order in the West African nation, which is set to spark hostilities in the coming days. Still on Thursday, we reported that the family of the late former governor of Lagos State, Alhaji Lateef Jakande, came out to reveal that they have no single piece of land on Banana Island, despite the island was developed under the Jakande administration. Jakande's son, Sheyi, while speaking during the maiden edition of Lateef Jakande Annual Memorial Lecture, delved into the family life of his late father, saying Jakande made no special allocation to his family as governor. On Friday, we brought you the reports that no fewer than 8 worshippers were confirmed dead, while 25 others sustained injuries as a section of the 150-year-old Zaria Central Mosque in Nigeria collapsed during a prayer session. On the same day, we reported that one of Colombia's most notorious drug lords, Dairo Antonio Usuga, was sentenced to 4 to 5 years in prison by a U.S. federal judge. The 51-year-old Usuga, who pleaded guilty to cocaine smuggling charges earlier this year, was the leader of Colombia's largest narco-trafficking gang, the Clan del Golfo, or the Gulf Clan. Finally, on Saturday, we reported that the World Health Organization, WHO, classified the EG5 coronavirus COVID-19 strain, which has been named Aries and circulating in the United States, the United Kingdom, as a variant of interest. Lastly, we brought to you the reports that barely 48 hours after the regional bloc ECOWAS disclosed that it would assemble a standby force to restore democracy in Niger, Russia came out to warn that military intervention in Niger would lead to a protracted confrontation, such as intervention would destabilize the Sahel region as a whole, the Russian Foreign Ministry said. Now, that's been it for our weekly news roundup on Africa Today News New York. My name is Favor Aham. Thank you so much for watching.